We all ready for this meeting? Has everybody got something set up for the meeting?
Yeah,
we're all ready for it. Yeah.
There's no biscuits.
What? No, we don't have biscuits, do we?
I'll go and get some.
Okay. All right.
Don't start about me.
All
right.
But we are the people's front of football. Together we'll save the beautiful game. We are the people's front of football. And together we'll save the beautiful game.
As always, guys, the objective of today's meeting is to save the spirit of
the beautiful game.
Football, the beautiful game, football, give it back to the people, that's what I'm doing. I'll be the chair of the meeting today.
Okay.
The British chapter of the PFF, People's Front of Football. Robbie, can you take minutes as always?
Pen ready.
Okay, Robbie, are you here?
Yes.
Tubes, are you here?
I'm here, Tim.
My name's Tim and I'm here. Joe, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Is Sheephead here as well?
He is here as well.
He's had a little trim.
Been shorn.
Yeah.
Some
big Aussie bloke had me down on the ground and was like,
Right, let's make this a good meeting. We all bring you the vibes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So let's look at the agenda today. We've got VAR spin, managers, stadiums, football is rubbish. Oh,
football is rubbish.
Members' questions and a new member.
Ooh.
Which is pretty exciting. I have some feedback from members though who can't be at the meeting today. Sea-Dog, do you remember him? He used to play for the Badgers.
Sea-Dog.
He says Keegan Platini and Jan Mulby all wore Patrick boots. That's because we were discussing our favourite boots.
Yeah, Patrick keep.
I went Puma Kings, you went Adidas World Cups, and you went Patrick. That's weird.
I just remember him from like my sort of teenage years.
I can't remember his name now. Some member wrote to me to say the thing about rugby, because I said I think Patrick were rugby boots in my mind, but with the steel toes on the end. And he said, you have to remember when we were kids, all rugby players played in high tops. Do you remember that? Because now they play in normal boots, don't they? But they all play. Why do they play and protect their ankles?
I guess so, scraping and whatnot in rucks and moles or whatever it is they do.
Gareth says, great suggestion from Tubes about miking up sent-off managers in the stands.
Thank you.
What were you saying, just to recap for the show?
If a manager gets sent off during their touchline ban when they're sitting in the stands, they should be mic'd up for 90 minutes, and you can hear what they're saying, and get interviewed about what they're thinking about tactics and stuff like that, and what they're saying to the person down by the ground, their assistant. I think it'd be really interesting.
Gareth says, let's go one step further, and when they get sent off, every season ticket holder's seat number goes into a draw. One lucky winner gets to replace the manager in the dugout, and the manager goes in the punter's seat. Massive connection builder with the fans.
I like it.
Exactly. Amsolite says, Robbie's membership should probably be revoked for crying over baseball. Baseball is so emotional. How is the baseball? Are you through? Did you win?
World Series 2-2. Watched it last night. So I'm a bit tired today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many weeks now? 3 weeks in, are you, to baseball?
I've been a fan since the 1990s, Tim, but I've got particularly into it in the last few months.
Can I just clarify something? Did you actually cry?
There were tears in my eyes. It was incredible.
Filling up.
What? Did you cry like at the birth of your children and stuff?
Nah.
But just baseball?
Yeah, well, they didn't get a triple 3-run homer in the last game, did they?
Stuart says, Robbie crying over baseball is woke nonsense. I think we can all agree with that. Robbie, you were in the papers last week.
Yes.
It's actually been printed now.
It's been printed in 2 papers.
2?
Yep.
Was it in the Norwich Echo?
There's no such thing.
Norwich Echo.
No such thing. Norwich Evening News and the EDP, the Eastern Daily Press.
Okay.
Oh, the big one.
Can you give us the highlights? We want to hear the whole article.
It basically says I did a poem. They quote a bit of the poem. Fueled by the buildings I saw look, Mr. Knox performed the piece on his podcast, my podcast, People's Front of Football. The poet, because I am a poet.
Hold on, what podcast? Isn't it? Where's this podcast?
I don't know, it must be a meeting.
The
journalism standards have gone downhill. The poet uses rhyme to question of what the future is for the department store that's been vacant since 2021.
We must point out to everybody that Anthony Schmerich came on the show.
Yep.
He's a wonderful poet, and we had a poem off, and you won it. And you wrote a beautiful poem about Debenhams closing down.
It was really good.
Thank you.
And nothing happens in Norwich, so that
You made the local rag.
so that you made the local paper.
Yeah, I actually
incredible.
know, there's a guy I've not seen for years who I went to university with, and he is actually a poet in Norwich.
Oh, no.
And he said, as soon as I got there, I said, I haven't seen you for 20 years, mate. He goes, got one bone to pick with you. He goes, I've been a poet in this city for 20 years and never been in the Eastern Daily Press. And you've just turned up, written one poem, and you're in it.
It was a good poem, though.
Yes, well, yeah.
In
He's
fairness.
just try harder, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Make it rhyme a bit more.
Yeah.
We got some members as always adding to the 15 Ten Commandments. How many commandments are we up to now? It must be up to
28,
got to be up.
29.
Do you think that much? Another one of the commandments, you shall not dance in the crowd if you're over 18 unless you are a Geordie dancer or Macca mover. Dancing in the crowd, I think it's all right.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
do you
mind.
think?
I like it.
Yeah, it's all about entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a singer when you go to football? Tubes, you go to football regularly. Are you a singer?
Do you know what?
No, that's no. That's no.
Well, yes and no. Like, Chelsea's changed a lot now.
Oh,
Whereas back in the
yes.
day, you'd be doing one
Spirit's
man
gone.
went to
Spirit's-
mow, like that. And I'd definitely join in.
What
But
number
I'm
would
not
you-
one of those people, if there's like 6 or 7 people starting, I'm not, starting. I just join later on if everyone's doing it. But I do like a
What
sing
number
song.
would you start at one moment to mow?
I'll probably just put my groove in about 4.
So I'm going to be going to Stamford Bridge a bit longer than you since I think 84 or something like that, and I think the most I've ever joined is probably around 7.
Really?
You got to make sure it's got legs before you commit.
4 men, 3 men, 2 men.
'Cause I'm generally going about 8. 7's early for me because the only good bit is when you get to 10, you get to stand up.
Yeah.
I was a showbiz fan. Like, Jamie says, love it. This is talking about the meeting. Both laugh out loud, a window into what the true fans think of the modern game. Quick question though, who put an apostrophe on the name of the meeting? Surely it should be People's with apostrophe front of football. The front, like the game, belongs to the people. Anyone know anything about English? I think you
Yeah,
can.
I did raise it, and I was told it didn't have an apostrophe for stylistic reasons.
It does work the other way though, doesn't it?
No, this is like no, because this is just people's isn't.
No,
people's
it
is
does.
plural
It
already.
does. No, it does. It does work. I don't know why, because I did look it up. Because I
It
did.
needs to have an apostrophe somewhere.
No, I
Because
don't think
people's
it.
are plural already, so people's with an S on
No, I
it.
don't
it's
think
just
it
a double
does.
Plural.
It should have one. Should have an apostrophe.
I don't think it does.
But
I
the
think it
printer
works the other
charges
way.
extra for them, so
We'll come back to you on that. If there's a, maybe we can
I
find
think he's telling you
apostrophe
it does.
updates.
where we if we can find a member who's actually your brother doesn't he
He does stuff. I'll get a quote
is he
from
an
him for next
English
week.
teacher or something?
He's got a master's degree in linguistics, and he's a social media influencer for English language.
Oh, wow.
Just a couple more
Should
before we
know
meet.
then.
Just a couple more before we meet our guest. Dean says at St Mary's today. Sorry, you're not our guest, our new member. At St Mary's today, the announcer announced the team only using players' first names. Game's gone woke nonsense. Thought on that?
he announced him only using the players' first names.
Left back, John.
Right back, Gary.
Jay Hill says, quick update on players not celebrating if they've scored for another team. You know, when they score for another team and they go like that. Jay Hill says, you wouldn't apologise to your ex-wife for sleeping with your new wife.
I thought Eze played it really well, though, last weekend when he scored against Palace.
What did he do?
Well, he sort of, just like that, did a little celebration, and, it was nice.
Arsenal are paying him, he's got to celebrate. Fonacle said, talking about goat busters, you busted Pele the other day.
Yeah.
Said he wasn't one of the greatest of all time.
Not all
He's
that.
not a GOAT. Fonacle said, did Sheephead not see Pele's goal against the Germans during the war? His shoulder was injured too. You didn't put that in, did you? You didn't think about that?
Yeah. It was a great ball in from Ozzy Ardiles as well, wasn't it, if I remember rightly?
Yeah. Did it start on the bat with Sylvester Stallone?
I think so, yeah. Playing out, Russell Osman was involved in the build-up somewhere, wasn't he?
John Walk.
Yeah.
Andrew says, for Sheephead, try and bust Scott Carson. 107 minutes on the pitch for Man City, 12 trophies, only just retired. Bust that.
Yeah.
107 minutes, 12 trophies. How
That's
about
some
that?
doing. Yeah, yeah.
I think he only retired this month, didn't he, Scott Carson?
Last week, I think.
Was it last week?
Yeah. Can you go bust in? With that
Can't
sort of
go
record?
bust
I
that.
don't know if you can. I mean, that's sensational. I mean, you kind of minutes to trophy ratio there.
So is he the goat?
He might be the
definitive
goat.
goat.
What do we have to do?
The greatest goalkeeper of all time, maybe.
Yeah.
The good
Goat.
goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goat.
I mean, he should have a plaque, shouldn't he, on that bench at
Yeah.
City?
What do we need to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Who are we
We've got to
gonna-
think about that.
Who are we going to call?
Who are you going to ring up?
Ghostbusters. Right. You got a new member for us.
I have got a new member.
Tell us.
And I really, really want him to join. One of the biggest characters in football. He's a big man.
He's a baller.
Oh, he's a baller.
Amazing.
He's a
Get him
baller.
in.
And he's a beautiful, beautiful human. And he's double hard. So if we have any trouble going along with these meetings, this man will look after us. He's an absolute legend. I love him. I'm going to get him. It's Mr. Beast Mode himself, the legend, Bayo.
Come on, mate. In you come.
Oh, what a man. Bayo!
Brilliant.
We would love you to join the PF.
Please
join
join.
the People's
cool.
Front.
Please
Got
join
mine for you
Bayo.
already.
Make your mind up at the end of the meeting.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
right
I'm
joining the
gonna do.
meeting.
Yes, yes.
First of all, the spirit belongs to the fans, not owned by the players, but by the fans. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right. First thing we've got to do is run through your CV. Wow, got quite a lot here.
Man said, wow.
Started at. Well, you played a lot of teams.
Yeah, I did.
FK Atlantas.
Yeah.
Where's that? Lithuania.
Lithuania.
You came back, Barry Town, Boston United, Leyton Orient, Rushden and Diamonds played for both at the same time. Doncaster Rovers, Torquay United, Swansea City, Millwall, Northampton Town.
Cobblers.
No, it's true. Gillingham, Northampton Town again.
Cobblers
No, Gillingham again. What? Northampton, Gillingham, FC Wimbledon, Wycombe Wanderers. Where were you happiest? Was it Wycombe Wanderers?
Yeah. I'll say happiest. It was Wycombe Wanderers. I was grown. I was 34 at that time. And then it just coincided with my most successful period, both on and off the pitch. So, yeah, to say happiest was I think I learned at different stages in my life in each different clubs. But I look back at my Wycombe time, spent 6 years there, so it was the longest ever.
You're there. In my mind, you're theirs. Is that right? Yeah, you're there.
Yeah. So, yeah.
How I think of Wycombe.
Yeah, it's the same for myself when
Yeah.
I had what stands out for me in my memories at the time. But I coincide with, I never planned at 34, you think, play to 36, retire, boom,
Yeah.
I'm not 9 that. No, man, it was there for 6 years. So.
Which away fans gave you the most stick? or-
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
Straight in there. Portsmouth, because I love it. It's Fratton Park, I think it was. I think the name, so I don't want to get it wrong. But that sticks with me as in the chant that it was for me one of the best chants. It was, and it just happened. It was Akinfenwa, your tits are offside. Do you know what? And the reason why I'm saying why for me it's such a, for me it's, you know when something's endearing. It's endearing to me, and that's not me bantering. Like, and the reason why it's so funny, and you can laugh at shit like this, right? They started singing that as I was coming on. I kid you not, from a free kick, they blew and I was offside. So it just furthered off saying, it was your tits that were offside. I saw it, you couldn't have written it any, so I was running on, yeah, come on. So I'm jostling, they kick it, whoop, offside, and it just, so it's endearing. They always, so it's never for me, it weren't no malice in that. Do you know
But
what
the
I'm saying?
maddest thing about that is you've been voted like the world's strongest footballer, and you're in unbelievable condition, obviously, with the beast mode. You haven't got an ounce of fat on you, and you never have.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I get it, you know, I ain't gonna lie, a little bit sometimes. I look at pictures over the year.
Oh,
and I was
really?
like,
A bit chubby?
I was like, oh, shit, it's a bit big, man. Like,
Do you know?
Your pectorals are
Yeah, I was
offside.
like,
The thing which always sticks in my mind, your documentary, what was it called? Beast Mode?
Beast mode, yeah, beast mode on, yeah.
In it, you talk about how you would train before going training. The only other person I know did that was David Goggins, when he would train before he was doing Navy SEAL training or whatever.
yeah.
But he used to do a cycle every single day.
Still
It's
do
like
it now.
Are you still doing that now?
Still did it before I came here. It's like literally, one thing I say, and I do think, especially, I don't know, athletes, but footballers, we are such creatures of habit. So once you get into a habit or a routine, so for me, I ain't gonna lie, I keep saying it, I enjoy my food. So especially now when I'm not training as much, if I don't train, I will balloon up. So bourbons are my go-tos, but my routine is sticked. So I kid you not, I think 6 times a week I do the bike every single morning.
How long? Because it's a weird time, isn't it?
57 minutes.
57
It was
minutes.
54 before. It's the weirdest thing. I keep saying it's.
I can do 3 more,
it was,
guys.
it wasn't even that. I used to do it to calories. So I used to burn to calories. And one time I think I was on 800 calories and it happened to be 54 minutes. So then 54 minutes then started to be. And then one time I was on it and I felt cool. So it went to 1,000 calories on the bike. So then that 1,000 calories went to 57. So now it's gone from 54 to 57.
Do you know
So
what?
it's weird.
That really impacted me a lot. And every day I need to do a bit of exercise. And you and Goggins are the two people, because you know Goggins.
Yeah,
do you?
yeah,
David
yeah,
Goggins.
yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
Goggins? He's the Navy
mentally,
SEAL guy. Because he
mentally.
says, you know, stay hard. And it's like basically says exercise do something every day. And it's watching you do that. You're exercising, then going off to play professional football. And I thought, if you can do that, I can do it when I'm just pushing a pen around or going on a mobile phone and looking through Instagram. Do you know what I mean?
Scrolling is not exercise.
I can at least
I
put
say
some
health is
effort
wealth.
in.
I'll tell you that
It's
now.
worth watching the doc just for that bit.
Yeah,
Now,
go.
Sean texted in, should new members of the PFF have to do initiation like players when you go to a new club? I don't think so, no.
I don't.
But did you have to do any initiations?
Yeah, you see how many clubs I've done? I did a whole album. I went through a whole album of songs. Oh my days. But I actually think it's such a powerful tool. I really do. And as I got older, for me, it became mandatory. You couldn't not opt out. And there's only a few things which I was very much, bypass the gaffer. Like, I'm making a decision. There's only a few things, and that was one. I remember one player, I won't even say his name. I remember we was in League 2, he come on loan, and he was so against it. So for us, we was just like, look, we're just gonna say some stupid figure because we'll say you'll fine you, but it was never about the money, it was about just integrating yourself in the squad.
Yeah.
So I remember I was like, well, if you're not gonna play £1,000, because nobody in League 2 was going to. One day he said, yeah, cool. We went, what? He said, yeah, so we put it. To be fair, it was like, oh shit, we're going to have a wicked Christmas party. So we did take it. But then as I got older, I was very much like, it endears when you don't know nobody and you walk in and then you get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yeah. It's the one thing which there would be players who wouldn't eat food. They were that nervous.
Yeah.
They were that nervous.
Interesting though with team building, because I'm going to talk to you about paintballing in a minute, because Jason Fox, we got some comments on that from last week's show. But with
Meeting,
not show.
Meeting. With
I like that.
with team building, it's like it's an important thing, isn't it? With you guys to build a team. It must be really hard now with a squad. That it's no longer a team, it's a squad, and you're trying to build. I believe Chelsea last year used, hold on, let me get this, 41 players, I think we used.
Probably more than that.
I think it was 41 players. It's very hard to do team building with 41 players, right? It must be getting harder and harder for these squads to do it, right?
Yeah, I think you're going to start seeing that less and less team togetherness outside looking in. I can't tell you from the change room because I'm not there, but you can't build team togetherness with 40 people that you're just chopping and changing. It's difficult. And that's why you'll see managers who really be like, I like a small squad. I like a small squad because you want to be able to know what everybody's energy's like, frequency's like. But it's so important, that connection, because I keep saying it, managers play a massive part, but when you cross that line, I need to know if I'm tired, you're going to run for me. Or if I'm having a bad game, you're going to put a tackle in for me. And that only comes by building. So I always say, until you have a real good Christmas party,
they banned them all, didn't they?
That's what I can't fathom. Listen,
everyone's getting in trouble
I'm
all the time.
I'm part of the old school ilk in that. But that when you have a Christmas party or an event, but of course it was mainly Christmas parties, and when you talk about that, from that December, whatever it is, to the end of season, and just when you saw somebody who you've seen who toes the line, always in, and then you see him spinning on his head on the dance floor, you're like, oh,
Changes,
yo, I could roll with you. You're my guy. It's powerful.
Where are the best Christmas parties?
Oh, to be fair, Swansea. I had Trundle at Swansea, Andy Robinson, Gary Monk, Izzy or Rick Penn. It went off. Good times.
What a player Trundle was.
We've got an
Jesus
initiation,
Christ.
by the way.
What?
Getting stuck in that fridge.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
good.
Yeah.
Good
Like the
point.
cold palm
Yeah.
Bond people getting stuck.
Yeah. To be fair, I would have broke through it if I
Yeah.
did get stuck. So say no.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Do you remember, you might remember this, years ago, Chelsea were going through a really bad time. And so the team decided it leaked out, they tried to do it. I'm laughing because they decided to do some bonding, and they arranged to go and see The Lion King.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
And I remember all the fans
That
going,
was a
hold on a
write-up.
second. Sorry.
don't get twisted. There's some good tunes in there, though. You know what I'm saying?
They all just sat there like that.
Oh, la, la, la. Da, da, da. Yeah, no,
Do you know what? I went to one of these football charity dues once. All I remember is Lee Chapman was there. You know, the old Leeds side. I don't think it was his party, but I remember him being there. That's all I remember because I saw him go, oh, there's Lee Chapman. It was that long ago, right? And I'm there, and they come around with the raffle tickets. And they said, do you want a raffle ticket? And I've just started working at Soccer M, and I've gone, yeah, sure. And they've gone, okay, it's 150 quid each. I'm like, what? Have you been to those dues where it's 150 quid a raffle ticket?
Yeah. Well, not that sort of much money, but I've been where they
Jesus
try and
Christ,
charge.
so I'm
man.
like, oh, well, I have to do it because I'm here. And so I go, yeah, I'll have one. I'll have one. Anyway, I win. All right.
What did you win?
Right, so I win a trip away. I think it was a couple of nights or something at Champneys. You know, the place,
yeah.
right? All free, expenses paid, and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like now, I do remember this time on the show, my brother had just died. Yeah. So I was going through a really kind of bad time and everything else. And I thought, I can't believe this has come at a really good time for me because I feel a bit stressed and everything else. Great weekend away at Champneys. They phoned me up and went, I'm really sorry, but we've given your prize away. And I went, sorry, what? They said, we've given your prize away because, I don't know, there was some confusion or something, so we've given your prize away to somebody else, but don't worry, we'll compensate you. We've given you 4 tickets to the Lion King. What? No disrespect to the Lion King, but there's a charity, so I couldn't go, what? Yeah. And I had to go, oh, thanks so much. Thank you.
4 tickets to
go?
the Lion King.
No, I gave them away.
Dennis Wise went with
PFF comrades, if you want to get involved with our incredibly important work saving the spirit of football, then message us below, like and subscribe, or go to our HQ, the pff.co.uk. I know, got a website. Together we will save the beautiful game, but we won't if you don't get involved. Come on, it's a team effort. Tell everyone you know. Viva la revolution! Viva la PFF!
Right, so anyway, we had Jason Fox on the show. Do you know him? Oh, God, of course you did. You went to SAS.
I went to SAS.
Yeah, you had to pull out, didn't you, injury?
Yeah, and then it's knee. I see me walk in today. It was knee. I was always on a time clock anyway because I knew my knee, but I wanted to go in there for the experience. I literally did. Saying that, I think management lied to me. They said it wasn't as... I told them, what's my fears? Height and water. Yeah, it's not too much of that. Oh, yeah? All right, cool. First thing, jump off the water, into water, try and swim. I was like, shit.
You did it, though?
Yeah. No, what? Listen, I'll always stand by and say, I would always try something. Listen, I'm cool with not being good at shit. I'm okay with that. And there's certain things like, there was 4 of us that really bonded. So Troy, Connor, Ben, and Adam. And it just bonded, and they were Adam's wicked swimmer. Troy's just mentally, and Connor is so me. I lent on them, man, proper. Like
I thought it was the best casting ever with you, Troy, and Connor Ben, because I want to watch because of you 3.
But, them 2 there though, Connor and Troy were like a married couple. They were just from the get-go.
Until they had a fight.
They just
Milling.
It was.
Were you there for the fight?
Yeah. I was there. I felt so bad. Because whoever I was up against, I was feeling bad for. Like, do you know what? Let me look. I know it's going to sound bad. There's a few things which I just know I'm good at. Yeah. And there's a lot of things which I know I'm not good at. Standing there and throwing punches, I'm good at. I'll tell you this now. I just, so the cast was, I thought they was going to put me up with Troy. Yeah. So even in the back of my mind, I'm like, we're both footballers. Yeah. So if this, I can't even make this close. So I was already on 100, and then they gave me Adam. And Adam's they give me Adam, and I felt so bad. I swear to you, I felt so bad. Like it was, and they cut it because it was full days filming, and they have to squeeze it into 48 minutes. So I just felt bad because, we bonded. So it's like us not bonding, and then they say, "All right, cool, man, go fight." You're like, but I wasn't gonna let him punch me up, so I had to punch him up.
So you pummeled him and it didn't even go on the telly?
Yeah, no, it showed, but they didn't show. They just showed.
It did, but it wasn't long on it, was it?
Yeah, to be fair, it was the Connor Ben and that, because that was a really good fight, to be fair.
Did you have to pull back a bit then?
Yeah. So after like, so after like I'm just hitting him and he's not hitting back, then you're like, all right, cool. Like, let me stop.
Because he's unconscious.
Yeah. You get into that.
Because he can't.
Yeah.
Because he can't
Just
play.
because he wasn't hitting back. So then,
all these ballers are doing these fights.
Yeah, everybody's going into
Benny
that.
was fighting
Jody
Jody Morris. Yeah, they had a
Yeah,
fight.
I
Are you
see all
going
that.
to get into the
See
ring yet?
that? I don't know. The worst thing is I enjoy it for training. So I love hitting
Yeah.
bags and that. So I can fight very well. I don't know if I can box very well. And that's what I learned very quickly, that there's a distinctive between the both of them.
Right, okay.
Street brawling.
Yeah. So if we got a street brawl,
Maybe you should do UFC then.
I ain't gonna lie, hell no. What? I see
Right.
them, man.
Foxy's on the show and he talks about him and a
Meeting, came to a meeting.
meeting. Sorry, he's in the meeting and he talks about him and some of his special forces mate all went and did paintballing.
Yeah.
And they turned up and there's a load of kids and they just did it properly and absolutely obliterated everyone. And we on last week's meeting we discussed him taking us out, which he said he'd love to do, by the way. So you could come with us.
We've got to do it.
That would be brilliant. So Mark says, some of the members have written in, Mark says, I can't go paintballing. I'm part of the Biker Grove generation. We were, because we were thinking who should we paintball against? And Jordan says, Ant and Deck for paintballing will go down a tree. He wants us to take on Ant and Deck. So, you know, we've got to think about who we take on. Have you ever done paintballing?
Yeah. Done it a few times. I took the family and I did the same thing. My kids just got finished by me. I don't play games. I don't play games. You gotta learn. Not me. And I'm very competitive. I lost to my son in table tennis yesterday and he was lowering over me. I was getting heated. I was getting heated. And I swear to you, when I let them win, and I made that mistake a little while, you let them win, and then they think they really won, and then they're like, exactly. And then so yesterday it was worse because he beat me. It wasn't even like I let him win.
Did you pretend that you let him win though?
No, he knew, because I'm trying to give him them life lessons where take accountability, and that hurt me.
My mate Andy, his son, he played him tennis all the time. His son started getting better than him, and I said to him one day, has he ever beaten you yet? He goes, no, because he's not mentally strong. So every time he's about to beat me, I just start playing mind games. And I said, that's so cruel. He goes, no, I'm making him stronger. That's like Tiger Woods' dad did all that.
Yeah, man, it didn't work for me because I tried to play mind games on him and he just laughed at me. So in that period, he was good at that bit and then took the win. He's still not mentally strong, so I'm not giving him props like that.
Yeah.
But there he knows how to beat dad now.
You've got to learn how to lose to know how to win.
Should we do the paintballing though?
Yes, 100%.
Should we do it?
It'll be such a good video.
We should get out and just make a
meeting out in the wild.
Should we take someone on? Should we challenge someone or just turn up and play?
I thought we're taking on Crouchy and Sidwell and those lot.
How are we going to organise getting that lot together?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, let's just take on.
Let's just keep getting a team together, and then once we've got enough people, we'll go in.
Well, he hasn't said he's in yet. Are you in?
Well, let's wait to the end because I may not be in.
Right, a couple of things which come up on the show all the time here. Darren says, this is good, the PFF are actually impacting now. Good. Darren says, word is spreading. Max Rushton on TalkSport was echoing there are too many players. Well done, Max, because I'm saying there's too many players turning up to play every week. Used to support a team, right? Everyone would know the Liverpool team and then Fairclough will come on and sub or something, or the Chelsea team or whoever. Nowadays, there's a squad, there's 9 subs. You can use, how many can you use now? 5. 9 subs, and you can use 5. There's so many, there's 90, we worked out
91.
94 more players turn up every weekend from when the Premier League started, and 40 more can get on the pitch. And all these managers are just subbing on and off and off. It's a lot harder to love a squad than it is a team. And as I said earlier, Chelsea have used 41 players last season. Apparently this season they've already used 27. Wow. It's a lot harder to love what you're watching. I think
take it all in to remember.
But people keep on saying there's so many matches, but wasn't that the beauty of watching the players get tired, in the season? You're all sort of going, oh, I don't know, Johnny Bumpstead's he's flagging a bit, but hopefully he'll be back. Isn't that? What do you think? Because
I do think the times are changing. I do think, look, forget what they earn. I do think with the amount, and when I say the amount of games and the distance that they have to travel, and it just seems like even international games, I just think that football, everybody's trying to play the same way, and that's 100 miles an hour. And that's why you're just seeing a lot of players drop out and get injured. So you do need players to it. Listen, I agree in regards to there is a lot of players, but I think you have to have. We keep saying that a squad wins leagues. Listen, I think football's got very business orientated. So the pressure from above to win something. So now teams have to play. Either they can't play the same players, so you need to be able to play a squad. So,
what do you think about the amount of subs? Do you think that's right?
I think look. I was always a fan of 3.
Yeah.
I was always a fan of 3, but I do see why 5 came into play. I do, and I'll say that just we did the one season in the Champ, and with how fast it is and how many games we play, it was just I saw that from just that. But I was an old school 3. You knew that once he's made 2, you're like, oh, it's the last one between us. And then once he made the 3rd one, I said, I ain't warming up anymore. You just sit there, I'm done now.
Yeah, but the other problem is, when you're a footballer, you want to play football, right? I mean, I don't believe there's many Scott Carsons out there who don't mind sitting around. I think everyone wants to get on the pitch and play. And if you're one of these subs or you're a squad member, it must be soul destroying, mustn't it? You spent all your life training and doing all that, and then you just sit on the bench all the time, or because you're a squad member.
Go out on loan. Get a game.
But they don't do that, do they? It must be.
We've got loads of loan players.
Listen, it depends. Again, every footballer wants to play. Don't get the game twisted. Every footballer, I don't care what level you're playing in, and every footballer wants to play. And I think that's the mindset of when you're on the bench, what then you got to do to try and get the shirt. It's always been the same. I mean, and that's where you will see those that haven't been starters have that mentality and that elite mentality to go get that shirt off him. And you need that. It's a hierarchy. It's the same. You can't have just 1-11 where they're going to play all the time. The ones that are on the bench have to go and then do more. Some managers have their favourites, but when you're on the bench, the mindset is, okay, cool, I want that shirt. So I'm going to have to go above and beyond and push, which then as a collective is, if I've got that mentality and I'm going to constantly push you, then you're going to be better, the team's going to be better. Whereas if I'm just chilling, you're going to stay complacent. And I think complacency is the worst thing for a footballer and a football team.
The other thing which comes up a lot is my moaning about the players. It's not my moaning about the players. I want us to look like CBS. I love it when I look at their footage and you got Omri and Jamie and Mike are all dressed in their suits and stuff. It's kind of like, that's how I want my football, with the guys like America. Do you know what I mean? You watch the NBA and you see all the pundits all in suited and booted, and we've gone down to John Smedley's and trainers basically and ours. And
Pundit pumps.
Yeah, Vim says Saturday night football. Jamie Redknapp, long sleeve polo, black trousers, shiny brown shoes. And he says it's not good enough, lads. Great meeting as usual. You lads crack me out watching football. It's not Jamie's fault though, I don't think, because Jamie
he dresses himself.
But Jamie's a great dresser. He looks, he's brilliant, and he always looks good. And I think there's some producer somewhere said that I just wear John Smedley's every week, isn't he? And I think, what
Smart
do you think? Do you think
I'm a casual individual. I won't even lie to you.
I'd like to see you in a suit, though.
To be fair, I do CBS, and CBS have got that aesthetic where.
Oh, do they tell you?
Oh yeah. Oh,
scrub up.
Yeah, man.
You're coming on the show, Bayo. Scrub up.
Man, I had to fly when I flew to New York, and I did the week playoffs at CBS and that. It was a hassle because I had to take like 6 blazers and that.
Yes, this is what we
want. I was like, I took 6 blazers and then I had to chop and change it with shirts and T-shirts. And I was like, oh gosh, this is long. Let me get a tracksuit. But no, it's an
How
aesthetic.
did you feel? It was like, I'm
good?
feeling I'm
No,
taking
because I was sitting there in a shirt with the blazer on my neck, like, if I pop this way, it's gonna pop. If I pop this way, it's gonna pop. I wouldn't even watch me. I'm not relaxed at all. There's one time where I wore a T-shirt. I was like, yeah. Hey, see, good goal. I was relaxed.
You need a better tailor.
They're expensive. That's cool. I'll stay where I'm at.
Do you know, I worked on a Dream Team 2 once years ago when I was a kid. I turned up there in Toronto and they were playing in, I can't remember what it was now. Those basketball players, have you ever been around the basketball players?
Yeah.
Shaq and that lot.
Massive suits. Yeah.
But when they sit on a chair, their legs come out like, and their hands.
Yeah.
And they're just, these guys are so enormous. I felt so insignificant as a man. I felt like a puny little man next to them. It was horrific. I don't know how any normal people can work alongst basketball. It's just mad. But they all have good tailors, you see, the big guys.
Yeah, they do, but they got big money, so it's going to change it.
Shaq's got a few quid.
I'm sure you did all right.
No, don't do that.
Good stuff from football, guys. Let's see what we've spotted this week from. I've got passion in El Clasico. The Madrid team at the end having a go. Yamal was what I thought was great. Because that's what you want in that.
I love El Clasico.
That match. You want it to be a bit like throw a pig's head on the pitch and all that, like Figo and all that.
I love that game. I love Celtic Rangers.
It seems to be back, doesn't it? That sort of stuff. Burnley keeper at the last minute. They always talk about the Burnley last minute goal, but there's last minute save. Dubravka, is that how you say his name? Dubravka. Yeah, great save that.
What a save that was behind him.
Robbie, you got something?
Yeah, Truro City fans got to enjoy the longest away trip in British football history at the weekend. They made a 914-mile round trip to Gateshead. Drew 2-2.
Okay.
They broke the record that they had themselves from an 878-mile round trip to Carlisle. But they do a lot of travelling. Their closest team is Yeovil Town, which is a 280-mile round trip.
That's the closest to the ground.
Who's the team?
Truro City.
Truro City.
That is a long way, innit?
Yeah.
You got something for the meeting?
Yeah, actually, I knew you were going to do that, so I thought, right, if those are the longest away trips, here's the shortest away trips.
Okay.
Right, here we go. The shortest, the two closest grounds, Dundee to Dundee United,
Ding dong
0.2
Dundee
miles.
Derby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Notts County to Nottingham Forest is 0.7 miles. Goodison Park to Anfield used to be 0.8, now it's 1.8. Now they've gone to Hill Dickinson. Chelsea to Fulham is 1.9. Then I got a bit bored of looking into the closest away trips, so I thought, why don't we come up with a new Saturday night primetime game show format?
What a great idea. Generate some funds for the
Yeah,
PFA.
you know, have a little quick game off.
Generate some funds, yeah.
Yeah, so I've come up with a game called...
Who's going to host it? Tess and Claudia, because they've left.
They're at a loose end now, aren't they? Maybe. Tess and Claudia, get them on the phone. It's called Shit Ground No Fans.
Oh, I like that. That'll work Saturday evening.
It's a quick round the table game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which ground holds more fans?
Okay.
Who wants to play Shit Ground No
I
Fans?
do.
please.
I do.
I do, but I think it needs a rebrand.
Right. Bale, let's start with you, mate.
Okay.
Two of your former clubs, Wycombe Wanderers, Adams Park or Plough Lane, which is bigger? Gonna have to
Wycombe's
rush you.
bigger.
Wycombe is bigger by 1,000.
Yeah.
Robbie, Adams Park or Kenilworth Road?
Kenilworth Road.
Correct. Just by 56. Kenilworth Road or the Vitality Stadium?
Vitality Stadium.
Yes. Vitality Stadium, Tim, or Wrexham, the racecourse ground?
Oh, Wrexham, easy.
Yeah, by about 4,000. Bio, Wrexham or Loftus Road?
That's tough, isn't it? That is close.
It's a like.
Yeah.
Wrexham.
No.
To be fair, I was trying to go because I was like, you can't just keep changing it, the game. So I thought, let me throw in a spanner, but I should have just gone along with the game. All right, so I got Loftus Road then.
Throwing a spanner in the
I'm
wind.
out,
then.
yeah.
No, you're still in, mate. You're still in.
Oh, okay.
Right. Loftus Road is about 3,000 bigger than Wrexham, by the way. 18,500. Loftus Road, Robbie, or Brentford?
Brentford.
No. Loftus Road is bigger
Two
than
out.
Brentford. No, they're still in.
No, you can't be. Yeah, you can't
Just keep going.
How's
Just
the
keep
format?
going. It works.
How's the format? I would be
It's
here
true,
all
I
day.
think,
We'll be
yeah,
all
I
day.
thought, out.
Choose
He's
me.
got a lot of that bit of paper.
Yeah, I know. He's going to be
Oh, well, damn, no wonder we're still in. Oh, yeah.
Tubes v me.
No, I'm running this. These two are still in.
We're not going for that. You've got 50 written down.
Loftus Road or Turf Moor?
Turf Moor.
Correct, by about 3,000. Turf Moor or Fratton Park, Tim?
Oh, Fratton Park, easy.
No. Turf Moor is bigger than
the
Fratton Park by 300.
Come on.
Do you want to carry on? Or?
No, we're all right.
Yeah.
We get that.
Yeah, you win.
Well done, Tubes. You've won Shit Ground No Fans.
Thank you very much.
We're glad we got you here because Robbie's got a brand new idea for us.
I've got a new
which
idea.
is-
I'm going to solve one of football's
which is
biggest
exciting.
problems.
You stood up. I was
I'm
thinking,
going to
what's
stand
going on
up.
Do we need to find out what he thinks about it first?
No.
before- Oh,
We'll do that at
okay.
the end.
No, not thinks about that, but what he thinks about the video assistant referee.
Well, we can do. Do you like it? VAR.
Yeah.
Nah.
Does
Neither do
anyone
we.
like that?
No.
Exactly.
Not one
Which is
person.
why I'm here to solve it. We are, as a group, not big fans of it, I think it's fair to say. Some of the main problems, I think, takes the enjoyment out of goals, of course.
Yeah.
poorly communicated in the ground to fans,
Yes.
It takes too long.
and leads the referee to getting abused for decisions that are a bit out of his hands. Like, he's not wanted this to come in place. So I have got a solution, a rebrand for VAR. May I present Fun Sponge?
Hang on, isn't that SpongeBob
No,
SquarePants?
no trousers at all, no pants, square or otherwise. And I want to be very clear to Nickelodeon that is not anything like, because they are very litigious.
It's only for the meeting anyway. Not
It's just for this, I know, right. Picture the scene. It's the Champions League final. Bayo's come out of retirement.
Yeah, you're on,
He
mate.
gets ahead of his man and heads in what is surely a late winner. As he's celebrating, the stadium announcer says,
Tits are offside.
no, they're not. They're saying it's 1-0, a goal from Akinfenwa, but wait, who's that coming down the tunnel? Oh no, it's Fun Sponge and he's here to ruin the game. He comes onto the pitch and all the crowd are booing, shouting abuse. Go home, Fun Sponge, no one wants you here. We hate you, Fun Sponge. He marches onto the pitch and the announcer says, oh no, Fun Sponge is going to his monitor.
Oh, no.
And he goes and has a look. All the crowd are booing. After a minute or so, he picks up the microphone and says, I've just had a look, because he's got quite an annoying voice. I've just had a look and someone's sleeve was slightly offside a minute ago. No goal. Oh no, says the announcer. Fun Sponge has ruined another game. And then people continue to hurl abuse at Fun Sponge as he dances down the tunnel. We hope you die, Fun Sponge, we hate you. And it's like, it's fun because the disappointment of the disallowed goal is reduced because you get to shout abuse at Fun Sponge. Jim, shout something at Fun Sponge.
Sorry.
Tim.
Oh, you self-absorbent loaf.
We hate you. Joe.
I hate you, Fun Sponge.
That's the spirit, Bayo.
It was a goal!
Yeah, exactly. So the fans know what's happened. The ref doesn't get the blame because it's all been taken out on Fun Sponge, and everyone's had a bit of fun. Any questions?
Yeah, you can tell, well, not a question, a comment. You can tell the Chelsea fan is the foul-mouthed.
There's been a lot of potty mouth in this meeting, and that's not what I come here for.
Yeah, nor do I. Let's keep the standards up.
Yeah.
Any questions? What's the point?
To make VAR, if we're going to have it, we might as well make it a bit more fun.
Right.
And that is, I think, if you all agree, that's more fun, right?
Well, actually have someone come out dressed in that
Fun
outfit.
Sponge.
But is Fun Sponge making the decision? Is he?
Fun Sponge, there's between us, there's behind the scenes, it's getting made.
Oh, I
as
see.
it is. But Fun Sponge is taking the blame. It's pantomime, Tim.
Right,
He's there.
okay.
He's like.
So what if
looking
it
at
is a goal?
What's what?
So what? Who says it if it is a goal? Does
So Fun Sponge then.
It's fun.
Fun Sponge goes, I can't find anything wrong with it. And everyone's like, you loser, Fun Sponge, get off the pitch. And he's, I'll get you next time, I'll ruin the game later, don't you worry.
So does every club with a VAR need one of
Has
those?
a Fun Sponge, yeah.
How much do they cost to make, do you think?
I reckon, I've looked into it. I don't know how much our budget is. I reckon you could get a working prototype for a couple of grand.
Okay, cool.
Have we got the money for that?
Well, it's not us paying for it, is it? It's the Premier League clubs.
Yeah, but I think we need to sort of, if we're going to get it like up and running in time for the World Cup.
Get him sponsored. Get his side of his head
Yeah,
sponsored
you
or
can have
something.
different.
Should we put it to the vote?
Who votes?
What's the motion?
The motion is that we try and get Fun Sponge to replace VAR.
Okay.
I'm in. I love Fun Sponge.
I just want to see. I just want to see one of them. I just want to see.
Hell no, that's sorry.
I don't, what's wrong with Fun Sponge?
What's right with Fun Sponge? Sorry, broski.
You don't want to see a grown man come on in that
Yeah.
outfit and make a decision on whether you're offside or not in the Champions League final.
Yeah, I could actually go and hit Fun Sponge.
Yeah.
I can't hit the ref. You get me?
Well, we'll put you down as a maybe.
But we've got to ask you some questions to make sure we fit each other
Say
here.
no.
So what side would you watch the World Cup final on, BBC or ITV?
I like ITV.
ITV?
Yeah.
Because of Roy Keane.
Yeah, Roy Keane don't play games.
Everyone
like
goes
Roy
for ITV now because of Roy Keane. Yeah. Are you a vibe?
Yeah, man.
Who did the tunes in the dressing rooms?
Oh, it changed, but not me because I'm a slow jam guy. So I listen to R&B.
Oh, okay.
Real R&B, and I know.
Was it not Gareth? Was he not putting him on?
Are you mad?
Guns N' Roses.
He tried to come in. He tried to come in and drop one track one time. It was like Gaff. you stay over there. And he's the same. He was like, look, it is what it is. It's your music. So,
All right.
yeah,
Were you into the dark arts on the pitch?
100%.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
What sort of things?
So, my first one, it was centre half. So, if I lost my first header, I'd be like, yeah, 1-0 you. Okay, 1-0 you. So then we'll start adding stuff up. So
Love
then I'll
it.
be like 1-1. So what, you think you're 2-1 up now, yeah? You're 2-1. I'll talk in their ear constantly. I'll say, oh, you think you're strong? Oh yeah, it's your time, yeah? Okay, cool, let's go. I talk throughout the game. I'm like, I think you gotta use what you gotta use, because I used to love it from as soon as they went there, and then there'll be some of them and be like, yeah, come on in. No, most times they lost, but the first time, whenever I used to when they used to beat me in the air, I'd be like, oh, you're 2-0 up, yeah? Okay, cool. So it was good. I used to love it. And then the favourite one was when we knew, when a player would be like, oh, what? You lot enjoy playing like this? As soon as they said that, we knew we had them. Yeah. As soon as they said that, it was like, yeah, oh, you know you dislike this. Do it again. Go long. Go long. Come on. Yeah. So it was, yeah, man. That's all about dark arts, man. Pinch, pull, like ref, look, he's grabbing me.
Did you ever step on people's toes?
No. See, that's the one thing I didn't, because if you stepped on my toe,
Especially you, 'cause you're a double R, like.
To be fair, I ain't gonna lie, I just didn't like it back to me, because out of all what's strong, my toes are like my weakness. I don't really do weights with my toes or anything like that. And then when it's cold,
Never skip toe day.
I skipped hella toe days. I ain't gonna lie.
What do you eat? What's your meal? What's your favourite meal? What sort of stuff?
As
are you
in,
eating?
just in general.
Yeah. What are you? What?
I like rice, so I have a jollof rice, soya, so that's African dishes, pounded yam. I wouldn't say pepper soup, but red stew. My missus is half Caribbean, so the jerk chicken.
Nice.
You know, curry mutton and stuff like that. So my food's very filling food. I remember they used to say, yeah, you know, you like to eat fast food. Fast food don't taste nice. It's like that real home-cooked meal.
Did you have any managers who wanted you to slim down?
Yeah, Adi Boothroyd was the one that stood out the most. I remember he came in and was like, look, I like to play territory football. So it's like, I like to go down the channel.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to run. And so he had come in, and I was played the season before, scored goals, and he was like, nah, man, you need to get fitter. And to be fair to him, he made me do extra training. So Thursdays and Fridays, I used to stay up when I was at Northampton. So Thursdays after cobblers. And then, so he made me do extra training, and he was like, look, I need you to, he tried the first week to ban me from the gym, but that fell very, that's gaffer, don't do that. Like, don't do that. Like,
tell us about your podcast.
you know what the maddest thing is? I'm loving it. The Beast Mode on podcast, and it's basically it's a podcast for. Generally, it starts off with footballers. So we've had like about 12 footballers come onto it, and it's a podcast for them to feel secure, to give them their flowers. I was played football 21 years, and I know sometimes, especially now in the modern day, where people can feel like people are trying to trick them up and get quotes. That's not literally. I feel like it's just to have a conversation.
Can I interrupt you there? I think that was the success of Soccer AM when we did it, because we were on the side of the players. We never wanted to stitch them up. The amount of people who used to text. Well, they used to, when the phones started having photos on them, people used to actually send photos in of players not doing what they're supposed to do out and about and stuff. Or they would say, I remember one day, I'm not going to say which player, but one player just didn't bother turning up, and we said, oh, he's ill. And people going, we were in a nightclub with him last night. Do you know what I mean? But we always looked after them, because, you know, the managers are watching and the fans are watching, and, you know, you can't give anyone any, you know, you've got to be on the side of the player.
That's why, for me, that's why the game's changed. That's why you say there's no characters, because everybody now is surveillance. Everybody is surveillance.
That's what I said.
Everybody's surveillance. Like,
around them, so
it's the
can't do
maddest
that, can't
thing
do
is
that.
you're saying that. I saw an old Soccer AM clip pop up.
Oh, no.
But do you know the crazy thing is, that's what people see, or that's the reaction, what they get to it. And it was never an oh no. And I just think society's gone that way. And don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
I do think there's things which tailored, but I do think jokes have gone out the window. Like, we can't banter. And I do feel that, look, I think football changing room and football culture, there is an element where kind of only footballers kind of get. So that's why Soccer AM worked, because it's for the players. So it kind of, I always say it's institutionalized. I try to explain what football was like a change room to my brothers, and they're my best friend, and they couldn't fathom it. They was like, wait, you lot do what? Or you lot say what? And I was like, brother, this is our culture, and that's why I just think everybody's on surveillance now, so nobody feels relaxed. Everybody's got something to say about somebody else, and for me, it's too much.
One last thing before you decide whether you come in. Tubes talked about it earlier on in another meeting a while ago, that the contact's leaving the game, and you were talking about it, and we were talking about watching the game now, and it's harder and harder to tackle, and I just thought to myself, it's interesting having you on here, because I always preferred playing to watching. You did as well, didn't you, Tubes? Yeah. But I worry about the game from a playing perspective, because everything imitates the Premier League now. I mean, you're mad to make a tackle in the Premier League or the Champions League or anything now, because there's too much risk. The Ajax guy the other day puts in a challenge. His studs were up a bit. It's off. You're down to 10 men. You're going to get smashed by Chelsea, which is what Ajax did. You can't take the risk. So managers are going, I assume, no tackles anymore, just jockeying. Xavi Alonso, I like to call him evil Xavi Alonso, the Real Madrid manager, because he's the one who said, if you're tackling in a game, something's gone wrong. As British people, we love a tackle. We love contact in the game. And I'm worried, because I'm worried that players like me, when I played, I couldn't play now. I'm not quick enough, I'm not skillful enough. I used to try and win the ball. And I think that player might be leaving the game now, because where is the place for a David Batty or a Johnny Bumstead or someone in the midfield trying to win the ball? What do you think?
Oh, don't get me started. Look, and again, I'm a product of the EFL, so even more am I on contact. And one thing I think with football, I do think football's now become very robotic. So it's like the beautiful thing about football back in the day-ish, I know we always talk about eras, and there was all of us may have different styles, so it was okay. So your strength was your strength, my strength was your. Whereas now I feel they're trying to make everybody the same, and it's mad. I saw, I think it was in the Champions League, where I think he brushed his face and the dude dropped on the floor and he got sent off. And I'm like, even you said about communicating. I think that football's been football because it was football. I actually love the fact that we can debate after football afterwards. The referee don't need to tell me his decision on the microphone and that. The beautiful thing about it is, for the week we can be like, it's a shit referee, he made a shit decision. Well, but it was one guy. Whereas now it's like, I feel they really are trying to change the game of football. Football wasn't broke. I understand rules where you can make it better. Goal line technology, I think it's perfect. It's really quick, it's decisive, it's to the point. But sorry, I was about to swear. Sorry, But the emotion in regards to football's a contact sport. Like the fact of making tackles. Like sometimes a good tackle gets you, like, oh, the energy changes because you've lifted somebody up. Sometimes when it's a rivalry, you want to be able to say, but I know we played against so-and-so because we know it's going to be that type of game.
Well, I worry about playing the game, though, because I liked going on and battling out and I didn't play at a high enough level, but, I liked that contact. That's why I played. If they've taken that out of the game, what fun is it to go and play football anymore? And just one other thing, when you watch great footage of George Best, Maradona.
Oh, they're getting absolutely pummeled, aren't they?
No, but the original Ronaldo, watching them ride a tackle is one of the most beautiful things. You don't see it anymore because people won't do it.
Even Messi, when Messi first came out, they were just carrying on. It was boom, and they kept on going. That's what, for me, the art of football. But at the same, when you say about playing, it becomes your new normal. So the players coming up, it's just they adapt and it becomes to new normal. So, but for us, we're like, I'm telling you now, and again, the new era will say they like it because it's technically based. So they get to, but the old school era, just in regards, is you want to pit yourself up on all levels. So that be strength, that be technique, that be I can ride a tackle, I can get back up, because that whole element of the game is, I'm gonna go toe to toe with you. Listen, we all can see it, and this is not us just bitching in regards, just that whole natural authenticity of football is changing. That's not us going being like, oh, we're old school. It's just we can see it's just
we
changing.
want
Do you remember that opening game of the '90 World Cup? It was Cameroon against Argentina.
Yeah.
Kanija, when he
hit about
rode
3
the
times.
first
Wicked.
two, like two of them tried to
tackles
clean him
were-
out.
They were trying
rode
to,
him,
they
and
were
the
trying to
third
kill him
guy-
though. the Cameroons were trying to kill him.
But the third guy just cleaned him out, didn't he? Like, off you go. Yeah, brilliant. Well, you're right, the EFL, the referees let a lot more go, don't they?
Yeah, because there's less scrutiny, and that's just what it is. There's less scrutiny in the EFL, and like I don't ever say proper because the aim is to get to the Premier League. I'll be lying, you know what I'm saying? But there's less scrutiny, and we sometimes laugh and say that's proper football, but they just let go because they haven't got 1,000 eyes on them, and that's gonna. So
And everyone's happy with that.
Of course there is. Of course they are. They're just like let them play. It's
Players
when
are
you
happy,
start
yeah.
going up and everybody's got an opinion. You can't give everybody opinion because we see the game different. Let one referee be crap, and just go with it. So his decisions is, but everybody's got a decision. So everybody's got an opinion, and it just kills the game.
While you're making your mind up whether you want to join us or not, Robbie, have you got the minutes from this week's meeting to?
Yeah, Robbie, Tubes, Tim and Joe were all here.
Yeah.
I was going to ask my brother about apostrophes. Tubes brought Bayo to the meeting. He said he wouldn't commit to paintball. Joe invented a game show that went on a bit too long. I suggested
It could have gone on longer.
Yeah, well, I saw your bit of paper. I suggested VAR was replaced by Fun Sponge, and Bayo said he wasn't quite sure, but maybe.
He said definitely no.
That's what the minutes say. Bayo said Gareth Ainsworth made him do the hacker, and it helped him get promoted, and expressed interest in the dark arts.
Okay. Would you like to join us?
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I actually thought it was a hell no at the beginning. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man, I'm in. I'm actually in.
Welcome.
You get yourself a T-shirt. There you go.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Thank you for the
Get
shirt,
a
man.
Top
Bless you,
man.
man.
Thank
Don't
you
lie
so
on the
much.
minutes next time. I said no. Yeah? That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be on you like that. Yeah.
I'll make it a
All right, say nothing. I wonder if it's
Bayo's
fit.
in.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's
Where do you stand on Freed from Desire?
just stop. Freed from desire.
Free from desire.
Oh, big boy tune.
Yes, Joe!
Big boy tune. Are you mad? Oi! Man, that's a big boy tune, you know. Oi, that game. Play that now. We up. I'll say it like that. Yeah, it's a big boy tune.
But we are the people's front of football. Together we'll save the beautiful game. We are the people's front of football. And together we'll save the beautiful game.
I can't believe he likes Free from Desire. I
It was a
nice
great guess,
bloke.
though.
I can't believe he didn't like Fun Sponge.
What a good guess, though, wasn't it? It's a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
meeting,
yeah.
wasn't
Got
it?
Right, I'm ready. What?
Bourbon only one.
You've done it, haven't you, without me?
Done what?
The meeting.
Take the piss.
Go back in the fridge.
At least you got some bourbons.